Well, sometimes in your life, you just need the bubbles. What bubbles?
Welcome to Beer Bubbles, the bubbliest podcast in the world. It's me, Oliver, your co-host, and now we're sitting with our dear friend from Italy, Mr.
Agostino Arioli
from Birrifico
from
Italiano.
Birrificio Italiano, the founder and the head brewer of Birrificio Italiano.
You pronounce it much better than I did.
Yeah, I mean, I pronounce it the right way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's not that the most common misspelling is that you say Birrifico. No, it's Birrificio.
Birrificio
Birrificio
Italiano.
Italiano. Exactly. Birrificio Italiano was established was born as a company in 1994, December 23rd. And then we started looking for our, location for the right building to realize our project.
Yeah.
And then it was.
Sorry, I'm interrupting, but I've got some beers here from my photo shoot that I had. So
Oh my gosh!
someone has to finish them. So
Oh my god!
there we are, my friends.
No!
Perfect idiots. Maxouf, Moinette Blonde,
Oh, Moinette.
Bongueuse, Bonky. Enjoy.
Thank you,
Mamma
Cecil.
mia!
Cecil just came and
Unbelievable!
gave us 5 different
Unbelievable!
beers. Yeah. Great start.
5 wonderful beers. No, great end.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I can survive. But great beers. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
But you were a homebrewer
Wow.
before you started.
Yeah, I
professionally.
started homebrewing in '85 when I was studying agriculture at the University of Milan.
Yeah.
And then in '85 or '86, I went to. I had a German friend,
Yeah.
and he told me, "You know, Ago, that there are some places in Germany where they brew beer and they sell it only in the same restaurant, so-called Gasthausbrauerei in Germany."
All right.
And so he brought me to Karlsruhe to visit the Vogelbräu, a very, very old, let's say, of the new wave, because this new Gasthausbrauerei in Germany were had a modern design. You know, it was something new, but the
Right.
beer that we're brewing, it was always the same. Like
Yeah.
happens in Germany, so Helles and sometimes Pilsners and
Yeah.
stuff.
Maybe if they get
But-
crazy, wheat beer. Right.
If they really want to do a big party, or Bach or Melzen, I'm kidding, of course. Please cut this because you may have some German
Listeners.
people listening. So I don't want to be. I love Germany and Germans and even the beers. By the way. And I was then traveling to Canada just for my delight, just for vacation.
Right.
And I stepped into the Granville Island Brewery in Vancouver. That it was at that time probably the first brew pub in Canada, the new way, you know.
This was during the 90s, right?
Like
Yeah.
it was,
Yeah.
86.
86. All right. This early.
1986. And I decided that was my life. I mean, and I
Yeah.
decided this is what I want to do. So I
That's
kept
cool.
I kept on home brewing in a strange way because I'm a kind of crazy, extreme, extremistic brewer. So for 10 years, I mostly brewed the same beer,
Yeah.
same recipe. Because when you try to brew the same beer, you find out that it's never the same.
Yeah.
So my goal was to understand why it's never the same. So recording everything, doing a lot of tasting, and so let's say according to the tasting, um, going go back to the beer production and understand more and more about your system, about your recipe, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit crazy because usually the homebrewers they have fun brewing every kind of beer. Every time it's a new one. No, I had another completely different approach.
All right.
I thought that it was the right way to learn a lot.
Yeah.
Then I was, as I told you, I was studying the university, so I asked for a final job, final thesis at the university in a brewery.
Yeah.
And I finally did an experimental thesis on beer colloidal stability
All
in,
right.
in the beer industry in Italy. And then I went working in another beer industry as quality control
Yeah.
for almost 1 year. And then at the end, we founded the company and we opened the place in April 3rd.
So you took all the knowledge you got from quality control to
Oh
make your
yeah,
own brand.
that was very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my father was a scientist,
Yeah.
so I have this scientific approach as well. But together with it, I put some kind of experimental attitude that's very high.
Yeah.
So um, this doesn't mean that I'm looking for fancy and Disneyland like beers, but all of our beers have their own touch. You know,
Yeah.
they are not they never brew them in style according to the style. Never. I may start from a style, but then everything changes along the years because we want to drink something that really satisfies us, and so we make changes every time.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's why I stopped entering my beers in the beer competition because always all the feedback I got back were always the same. It's good, but it's not in style. And so I said, okay, stop this waste of money, and
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
So 1996, you brewed one of the most important beers, maybe, Tipopils, for the first time.
Exactly.
Was it the first beer you brewed?
Tipopils is not two words; it's all together.
Yeah.
Tipopils, all together. No, no,
Tipopils.
no. Why do I tell you? Because it seems to be such an easy name, but
Yeah.
it's not. Because everybody's writing in a different way.
Yeah.
No, it's Tipopils all together.
What does it mean?
Well, it means Tipopils
Yeah.
in two words means a kind of a pils.
Right.
A kind of means something that is similar to, but it's not exactly like that.
That's fun.
Okay. If you put it together, it turns into a name, like a beer name.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not Tipopils, it's Tipopils all together. And that's because when I started not home brewing the Tipopils, I was, let's say my inspiration was the Jeverpils from the northern Germany.
Yeah.
But I
Well hopped.
already knew that I was going to brew the beer in my own way,
Yeah.
and so I call it Tipopils, a kind of a pils, so that nobody can bother me if it's not exactly a pils.
Exactly.
Okay, and I did succeed because at the end it's different from the German pilsners, it's different from the Czech pilsners, and now finally officially turned into another sub-style of the pilsner, the Italian style pilsner.
So it's a father of the Italian style pilsner, you can say.
Yes, yeah, I can say
Yeah.
easily. Easily.
But you don't only brew pilsners, you brew a lot of different styles.
Yes. Well, actually, I think 80% of our beers are lagers,
Yeah.
But then we also use ale yeast, and we do a Weizen or two Weizen.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we brew we do sour, barrel age. It's a really huge spectrum of different beers. And this makes me happy because I think that the real good and interesting, exciting thing of craft beer is diversity.
Right.
So sometimes these days I'm a little bit disappointed when I see that everybody's brewing the same beers and the same styles because I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm proud of our diversity. And also, I'm proud of the fact that we are using tap water. We are not doing any water treatment,
All right.
and we use only pellets, hot pellets, and not even cryo.
Okay.
And we don't use enzymes, we don't use clarifying agents, we don't use centrifuge. I'm very proud of it. Not because I think that is the right way to do it, but because this is the way that I think really keep the special character of each of my beers, the unicity. No, unicity is not it. Is not English. The exclusivity of
exactly.
every one of our beer. Not. I'm not claiming that they are better than others, but they are unique.
Right. That's very cool of you to.
Something that I like.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. So you've been brewing now for 30 years, and the beer scene in Italy must have changed a lot during these 30 years.
Yes.
Could imagine. I don't know how early in '96 is for the Italian craft beer scene, but I can imagine there wasn't a lot of breweries or craft breweries back then.
We say that Birra Artigianale was born in '96.
Yeah.
Because it's me and a few other friends. We opened a place where we were brewing a beer in an Italian way.
Right.
That means at that time meant to say our own way, because nobody knew in 1996 what was Italian style beers.
Yeah.
Okay, now we know it, and so 96 was born this new movement.
Exactly. It's about the same time as in Sweden as well. The craft beer started showing up. New
Exactly,
breweries
and
the first wave, so to say.
then grew up, and now there are like 1,000 breweries, craft breweries in Italy.
That's really cool. Things that you see.
It's cool even big because the average consumption of beer is very low compared with Sweden, for example.
Yeah, you drink a lot of wine, I can imagine.
No, we don't even drink that much of wine. In Italy, the alcohol consumption has always been quite low.
Okay.
Except me, of course. That's another story.
30% of the whole.
Exactly.
That's really cool. Things that you see standing out from the Italian craft beer scene is, of course, the grape ales.
Yes.
It's a very typical, and of course, the Italian pilsners, and a lot of barley wines. You see, especially in Sweden, from different breweries. Would you say that it's a thing that a lot of breweries do, these three things?
Well, unfortunately, there are quite a lot of breweries right now in Italy that are brewing the trendy styles
Yeah,
and nothing else.
right. Hazy IPAs and sours.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
Stuff. But sours, they're not so popular in Italy.
All right.
They've been more popular, say until 10 years ago, but now they are declining pretty fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, New England IPAs or modern IPAs, let's call it, like very hoppy, very bitter, very fruity.
Yeah.
But still, there are a lot of people doing the beer their own way, and this is the trademark of the craft beer scene in Italy.
Right.
And we are keeping doing it, even then less than in the past, but we still are brewing beers in a different way, including classic styles, you know,
Yeah.
personal interpretation of classic styles.
Even the Italian Pilsner is considered a classic nowadays, right?
It is, unfortunately, because I don't like classics, but
Yeah. The founder of a classic. I like that.
I mean, this is a kind of a problem in my mind because I always say that in the beer there shouldn't be any boundaries. I mean, the brewer must be super open-minded because you can brew. There are really few things that are kind of mandatory. Is the raw materials that you're using,
Yeah.
and a few things about the way you treat them, but the rest is up to you. You can do whatever you like.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course,
That's what's wonderful about
if
beer.
if it only likes, if you are the only one who likes it,
Yeah.
you have a problem. You have a business problem. But it's nice to do some experimentation. I mean, the craft beer are the avant-garde
Yeah.
of the beer.
Right.
We are the one who are looking ahead, looking beyond,
Yeah, exactly.
and we do have to keep this mission for us.
For the beer scene in overall, that's mainly why beer is so including, I think, as well, because it's so wide and so open-minded
Yeah.
and open for everyone to
Yes.
try.
Yes, I agree. I mean, this is what I still like a lot of craft beer. And we all speak the same language.
Yeah.
I travel all around the world, but we all speak the same language. This is really nice.
Yeah, exactly. Are you speaking hops? All right.
Exactly. I'm speaking
malts.
hops more than malts, but
Yeah.
I understand also the malts language.
That's wonderful. So you're here in Stockholm because we have a special event now at Stigbergets Fot in about an hour.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, and you're releasing Tipopils and another Bretted ale on Systembolaget the 3rd of July.
Exactly. It's a Brett Belgian ale.
Yeah,
The base beer is a Belgian ale, and then it's barrel aged in barrels that we have been selecting for many years. So in order to have kind of a sourdough,
yeah,
okay. In Italy we say lievito madre.
yeah,
Okay, so it's the right ecosystem environment that brings the good taste of the Brettanomyces to the beers that you put in.
right.
Not too much, not too low, and so we do a lot of blending. We do a lot of cross contamination. Maybe we have one. If we have one barrel that is better than the other one, then we use it to contaminate the other barrels if they are more lazy in terms of a Brett character.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
at the end, after 1.5 years more or less, we do a great blend, selecting the various barrels.
Yeah, the things you want in the final beer.
Exactly. And then it's very important for me that these beers, they have at least 1 year to mature and evolve in bottles before we sell it.
So bottle conditioned.
It's bottle re-fermented.
Yeah, that would be really interesting.
From this beer, we do not expect a very nice foam, and because it's difficult when you have some odd fermentation going on. Sometimes you also have the production of beers of substances that they are not always friends of the foam. So,
Right.
but we want a certain carbonation, and we want the taste and aroma to get more elegant, more rounded, and it takes, in my opinion, at least 1 year in
All right.
bottle.
I think
It's
can
more
imagine you've been-
important than the barrel aging.
Yeah, I can imagine you've been working with these kind of projects for a long time and you figured this out.
Yes, I've been start. I started using barrels, wooden barrels, in probably 2015. So it's 10 years ago.
Is it a lot of other projects you do like this?
No, it's just brewers' delight.
Right.
Unfortunately, the market is very small, and honestly, if you want to have a real margin,
Yeah.
you have to do kettle sour, and that's another story,
Yeah.
completely different story. But if you do the sours like we do, you should sell them for a very, very high price.
Exactly. To count in
Like
time things too.
champagne, you know?
Yeah.
So nobody would buy it.
Right. And these are releasing both the Tipopils and the
Wildekind.
Wildekin.
Wildekind.
Wildekind.
Wildekind means the wild girl, the wild girl.
Yeah. They're both releasing a Systembolaget later, 3rd of July. So today we will have a little bit of a presentation at Stigberg's Fot about this. It will be very fun, I believe.
I hope so.
Yeah, especially if I get to drink Tipopils, because that's become the pilsner of choice when I'm at Stigberg's Fot. It's really, really good.
I'm really happy that you appreciate that, Tipo. It's a good one. I would say it's I know a lot of good pilsners,
Yeah,
and some of them maybe are even better than the Tipopils. But Tipopils, it's different from all the others. I mean, it's a beer that has a very specific and unique character,
exactly.
and this is what I like. This is what I was looking for. I was looking for my own pleasure,
Right?
and that means that these beers that we are brewing are very personal beers.
Yeah. It's a little bit of an extension of yourself, you can say.
Exactly. Until 20 years ago, it used to be only myself. Now we are a team. So we are tasting in 4, 5 to 6 people. So we are deciding, sharing decision. Last word is always mine,
Yeah.
but we share
Veto rights.
tasting, and I do like suggestions from the other brewers. Nice, fun.
So fun to have your beer here in Sweden. So is it the first time you've been up here
No,
in the north?
no,
You've been here before?
yes.
All right.
Yes. The first long distance trip that I did when I was the young boy was in Sweden
Okay.
when I was 17 years old.
A lot have changed.
Uh,
I can
oh
imagine
yeah,
since then.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I have changed a lot.
Yeah. So what is your take on Sweden and the craft beer scene up here? Is it similar to Italy, or is it totally different?
No, I don't think it's totally different. I think that here the IPA and various declination of the IPA style are prevailing a little bit more than in Italy.
Right.
There is a lot of this kind of things, and then the pastry stout, the imperial stout. So maybe there's, in my perception, but I don't know the market really well. Maybe there's a little bit less diversity compared with Italy,
All right.
but it's a very interesting market made of very good brewers. So I have a huge respect for Scandinavian beer scene. Absolutely.
So fun to have you here. And we're gonna need to wrap this up because the event will start in 20 minutes.
But
they
they are supposed to come back.
How are we supposed to?
We go.
Exactly.
me and you. Okay, perfect.
I have a last question to ask you.
Now what happens with this beer? I mean, I don't want to offend him leaving everything here.
I think it's all right.
No, it's not. Not for me as an Italian. No, it's.
I have this one last question for you.
I would drink it
before-
like this.
This one last question. So imagine this: the Grim Reaper is coming for you.
The what?
Yeah, you're gonna die today,
Okay.
and you have one last beer before that. In production, out of production. what would be your beer?
Of my own beers or?
Any beer, in production or out of production.
Okay. My own Delia,
Dahlia.
our session pills.
Session pills.
It's a seasonal pills that we brew only from May. No, we brew from February, March, but it's available from May to September. It's a light pilsner, 4.3 ABV, but very hoppy with a lot of character and dry hopping. And we use as aroma hop, and for dry hopping we use Polaris hop, that is a new German hop.
Right.
And this is my personal delight in the summertime. So I know it's looks. I mean, I'm a little bit selfish and too proud, but I like my beers. And this time of the year, every year, I fall in love with Delia. And so right now, right today, I would say I would like to have a Delia before I die.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Great choice. I'm looking forward to try it because I haven't yet.
It's not available.
Yeah. Agostino, wonderful having you on the podcast.
It was a pleasure.
And to all of you out there, don't forget, drink better beer.